By now, hopefully you guys are up to speed. You've seen the introduction of this vehicle as well as the ordering process and going through the build sheet. But today it's time to go behind the curtains a little bit at Rossmonster's headquarters to really see how these vehicles are made. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Talon and I make new videos every single week. So if you like what you see here, consider clicking subscribe. We are on to part 3 of this new series with the Rossmonster Baja Trail. And we're just going in order right now. I'm giving you guys as much information as possible until you guys get to see everything about this truck and the places that I'm going to take it. In the last video, you guys saw me sitting down with Thor to go over the ordering process and build sheet of this specific vehicle. And I'm not gonna lie, Thor is a busy dude, but he was able to give me just a quick shop tour after I placed the order for this vehicle. And that is what we're going to take a look at today. If you watch this series from start to finish in its entirety, you're going to have a very good idea of what Rossmonster stands for, especially after today when you see the passion behind all of the people working on these things day in and day out. So without further ado, we're gonna hop into the quick shop tour, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Hey guys, I'm Thor with Rossmonster, hanging out with my good friend Talon. I'm gonna show him our shop.
Get paid for the get down. You can't tell me shit now. Set the move from the dough. This is how it goes.
So this is our main office. We have a giant conference room. All of our engineers, our service team, and then contractors work out of here. Our offices have cool little conference rooms. So people that don't have main offices, they'll live in the phone booths is what we call them. Back here we have our customer lounge. We actually have a bunch of customer stuff in here right now. So if anybody's getting service or if they're taking a delivery, we'll bring them back here as we're getting the delivery ready or as they're getting service. We have a full service shop here. So generally there's people in there. As we move in, we have the bullpen just hanging out here for a little bit. And then we have our offices for our permanent team members and then our phone booths. We have a lot of remote employees, so they come in a few days a week. And then here's our engineering office. We have 3 full-time engineers helping us figure out how everything gets made and how to improve everything. Moving in, we have our showroom. Right now, it's a little bit messy as we're finishing up some products, but we have our brand new Haven here, and then we have a customer delivery that will happen, I think, tomorrow. And then we move into our production floor. There's a lot of dogs at all times. Here's a few greeting. So today is the first cold day of the year, but normally this bay is open and we actually do our services out here on the concrete when it's nice. When it's cold, we're in here. So we have 20 production bays, and each production bay is either a Sky, a Haven, or a Baja Trail or Plus. These bays, we actually manufacture everything in the bay, and we do sub-assembly outside of the bay. So these vehicles don't actually move as we're building them, they stay here. A bit messy right now, but try to keep it as clean as possible as we figure some things out. We're delivering 12 vehicles this week, so everybody's running, trying to get everything finished. A lot of people like to see like how our Baja tops are put together. So we have these custom stands we've made, and we pre-wire everything. It's really cool. You can look and see our aluminum body. So the fiberglass is just the shell, and then it's bonded by this with this aluminum. We make everything in-house. Everything is ours, which is really cool for service and serviceability, but also just the fact that everything's American made in-house here. Really cool, and something that we can control our quality to that standard that we want it to be. And we also, when we think we want to change things, we can change it kind of on the fly. We don't have to deal with vendors. The stuff that we really like is, like, this is an owl ladder, I'm pretty sure. So anything that is American made or something that we don't necessarily want to like produce ourselves, like for the vans, any accessories, any like storage boxes, like we don't want to make that. We want to leverage our vendors and our partners there. But in terms of the build, that's what we really want to have complete control in. So the build is what we care about, and then everything else, we love working with people like Al and Rome Build, Flatline. It just depends on what build and where it's going, but we like to leverage those partners. They make really good products, and we're not the masters at making accessories, we're masters at making the vehicles. So back here we have our storage and our procurement area. So all of the things that go in the vehicles that we buy and put in are here. So our Lagoon tables, our Victron electronics, our batteries, all of it is across these racks. Not 100% full right now, but like I said, we have a lot of vehicles going out. So generally they're stacked full, but we're kind of on a lull before the fall. As we move in here, this is our wood metal CNC shop. So right now, this is our metal shop. We're laying up the bracing for the Bajas. Our full-time welders basically make all of the aluminum construction that goes inside of the Bajas. We also have a CNC metal machine for our backsplashes and some of our custom parts that we have to make ourselves because nobody else does it. And then something that we're really known for is our wood cabinetry. One of our founders, Ross, he originally had a cabinetry shop. So we use wood for our cabinets. We think that wood looks the nicest, and we've done a lot of work to make sure that it functions the same as like a metal cabinet would. We have a CNC machine back here that kind of pulls in the wood, cuts it, so everything is CNC cut to the exact specifications of what our engineers decided. Cool, on video you're not going to be able to tell, but this is really light. It's a weight optimized plywood. You can see the plywood on the inside. It's a real wood veneer, and what we do and the little magic that we like to show people is this is what it looks like finished. So we edge band it with a contact adhesive. So this is now 100% waterproof. You can put it in the water for the next like 3 days. It's not going to take on water. It also means that means it's not going to bow over time. It's not going to hurt in the elements, because obviously our vehicles are made to be adventure vehicles. And even though it's a wood cabinet, we build them to last, and that's the goal. So really cool. This is actually our edge bander machine. That's kind of the secret sauce that we have. Really, really cool. I think it's something that kind of puts us above the rest. And then back here we have our spray area where we kind of connect the flares and the trim rings and all that good stuff. So they spray the adhesive on there. It's a custom adhesive that is fairly safe. And then this is a trim ring that will go on a flare. So that's how we get that kind of look. As we move forward, you can kind of see all the storage across the top. We do some custom units. We do about 1 custom unit a week. Part of that means that we have different cabinets every time. So as we walk through here, you can see some of our other materials and colors. So oak, white oak, sometimes white. These are some of the throwaways. But it's really cool to see like the different colors that we've chosen on our modeled units, like our Baja Trail, Sky, and Haven. Generally white oak is the favorite, but I'm not gonna tell you we can't have something else. It just takes a little bit of time and it costs money. So as we move over here, we have some more. It's a mix between wood and metal over here. Some of this stuff we actually don't use anymore, but our press brake is pretty cool. So that's where we make our own boxes when we have to, like the Bajas. That box is at a very specific angle, so nobody makes those boxes except for us. And we can bend, press brake the metal, and we can CNC all of our own parts. I almost forgot our big crow's nest over here. You can see it, basically half of that is upholstery, so we can do our own custom upholstery. That gives us the ability to kind of really leverage like custom colors, but also just it's all made in-house, which really gives us the ability to control the quality. And then that second room is our 3D printing room. We have 7 3D printers for parts that exist, like our bumpers on the Bajas that keep the 2 shells from colliding against each other. Very custom part. It's really cool. We can just make that ourselves, and then we do some other fun stuff, like we replace the Mercedes logo with our icon, our dog icon, which is kind of fun.
Yeah, the dog logo makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah. We have tons of dogs. So the first shop dog, his name was Thor, ironically, and he was a Rottweiler, so he became the mascot. So our mascot is a dog. We have all the dog gates. When the doors are open, we have the dog gates closed. So we generally have 15 to 20 dogs here. They're not our dogs, they're shop members' dogs. A lot of people ask us, like, who feeds the dogs when you guys are gone? I'm like, well, they go home with their owners. Some of these things are really cool. We can kind of have any water tank made. These are our water tanks that we put in the Baja Trails in the skies. So we can kind of get whatever color, or not color, whatever size, probably color, but whatever size we want to fit in the space that we have, depending on which vehicle it is. We have a lot of different size water tanks. So as we move back into the shop, on this side, it's mostly Mercedes vans on each of these bays. And each of the bays have these sub-assembled cabinets and cabinetry and throwaway items. And then we have the lift. We do all of our suspension in-house. I think everybody's kind of getting the gist on how we work. So we basically have control over which suspension we want to use. Like all of our vans are Van Compass 4.3 suspension kits. They're full suspension kits. I think it's worth saying that there's a lot of vans that are sold as an upgraded suspension, but they don't change the leaf packet, or they actually just put a shock on. We do the full kits. We're not trying to save money in that area. We want these vehicles to drive really well, and I think that's a meaningful thing to say. We also super single all of our 3500s. That gives that off-road capability. You can actually see the Havens over here. They're not super singled yet, so we haven't got the suspension on it. These ones today, as we're filming this, these are the first few that will be coming off the line in the next few weeks. We're super excited about it. You can see we have 3 trucks coming in tomorrow. So we have our 3 shells placed ready to come in here, and then they'll replace the vehicles that are going out. So we have 3 new trucks coming in, and then all of our Sprinter vans for our skies. It's pretty cool. We have a lot going on. We have Ford, Ram, American Mercedes that are made in North Carolina, and then we also have the Mercedes that are made in Germany. All of our Havens are cutaway chassis. Those actually are made in Germany, so we have those shipped over. They're American chassis, but they only make those in Germany, which is kind of cool. As we move over here, we can kind of see when these vehicles are unweighted, they kind of sit really high, and that's because we upgrade that leaf spring. So as we finish the build out, these will start sitting at a regular height. And you can tell, like, there's a lot going on inside and outside, trying to get these done as soon as possible. It's a bit messy, but I'd like to say it's not always this messy, but it's almost always this messy, and sometimes we get to cleaned up for open houses and stuff. But
you guys are getting work done.
yeah, we're getting shit done. Yeah, one of our shop slogans is GSD, get shit done. Like, we got to figure it out. So that is our shop.
So there you guys have it, a little peek behind the curtain to see how all of this magic actually happens. It's really cool to see how a vehicle like this comes to life, because it gives me a deeper appreciation for all of the technology and all of the hand-built things that they are putting into their vehicles to make them last for years and years, no matter what type of adventuring you're actually doing. Now for the next video, we're gonna take it even a little bit deeper, because I was actually able to film a little bit of the build process of my actual truck. So stay tuned for the build video of my actual vehicle, the Rossmonster as it's been dubbed. After that video, the build is pretty much complete, and then I'm bringing you guys a full walkthrough this weekend. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below, or feel free to contact Rossmonster. I will leave a link to their website in the description. And if you are new to this channel, consider clicking subscribe. I make new videos every single week. As always, thank you for watching. I will talk to you in the next one.